So for Will, it was about, how could more of my fans get to interact with me on a one-on-one basis?
What's your name?
Mi nombre es Will.
You speak Spanish?
We also have what we call synthetic digital people. So they're not based on real-life people. Synthetic people we can make much more quickly.
Hello, I'm Fatima, a digital employee with Bank ABC.
We're building machines to make our lives simpler.
Their technology being applied locally and globally, across entertainment,
I had a pimple on my face that day. You captured it.
training, and customer service.
Lots of people ask me how to open an account.
It literally comes down to using your imagination.
No one could have imagined a global pandemic or the subsequent economic impact.
It slowed our growth rate down.
Soul Machine's not immune, but had a timely boost pre-COVID.
We raised $65 million to date. We went into this crisis with a full tank of gas.
It gave them options.
We, as a company, stopped and asked the question, how can we help?
Kia ora, I'm Bella.
Healthcare and education identified as key areas.
Think of me as your Kiwi guide during these uncertain times.
I feel Bella's basically been your baby.
Bella is my baby. Isn't she beautiful?
Hilary O'Connor spent lockdown developing Bella from her lounge.
When lockdown started, Greg and I were thinking about how we could help Kiwis, and our thought was around how can we get information quickly out to people as a frontline responder to answer some of those frequently asked questions around those topics.
Kia ora, I'm Tamati.
Kia ora, Tamati. I heard you might be coming to talk to me. I was wondering about how your lockdown experience went.
It was stressful sometimes, but I'm happy we made it through.
Our digital people have virtual neurotransmitters. So when you smile, they're going to smile back because of a similar reaction in their digital brain.
Can I ask you some questions now?
I've been learning about all things New Zealand. What would you like to ask me about?
We started thinking about what else could Bella be useful for. How can she offer support around mental health? People were pretty anxious and stressed. So we started to add more resilience and well-being topics.
I want to ask you about mental health.
It's completely normal to feel anxious at this time.
The guys at the World Health Organization, when they saw the work we'd done with Bella, were like, wow, this would be incredible for us.
Hi, I'm Florence.
At the end of May, the WHO announced a partnership with Soul Machines to create Florence,
A digital health worker with the World Health Organization.
How do you teach a digital person?
The digital brain that Florence has is always learning. Florence sees and hears in the same way that we see and hear, and as she interacts with us, she learns.
So what's Florence's purpose with the World Health Organization?
To dispel myths about COVID-19, fake news about COVID-19, because there's so much of it out there.
and that's not all.
I'm here to help tobacco users quit.
Florence and her Digimates are examples of how we can all interact with tech on a daily basis. Greg says greater digital uptake is also key to the survival of New Zealand businesses.
Our
Rubbish.
productivity rates are not what they should be. We have some of the best broadband infrastructure in the world, yet our e-commerce rates, the amount of business we're doing digitally, has lagged other parts of the world. And the cool thing for New Zealand is our technology industry has emerged over the last decade as one of our biggest and our fastest growing industries.
In 2018, the biggest contributor to GDP was professional, scientific and technical services. That's more than agriculture, more than the direct contribution of tourism.
We've got the goods to change the world.
Aroha Armstrong zips from client to client in Auckland as a senior manager with the Māori economy team at Callaghan Innovation.
If we look at the Māori, Pacifica and Asian population, we're a young population. We're going to be 30% of the workforce very, very soon. And what does that mean if we're not engaging really, really well in education and high value skills right now? What does that mean for New Zealand?
It means upskilling, taking that number 8 wire mentality to a whole other level.
We really built Robotics Plus on a lot of young New Zealand talent straight out of universities, and I love being able to give them that opportunity.
The next generation will have a larger power capacity and output.
You know, I started Robotics Plus with the dream of being $1 billion company. How close are you to achieving your dream?
UGVs, unmanned vehicles, that type of technology, that's a $40 to $50 billion market.
We're due to launch the next generation double packer in November, December this year.
COVID has certainly just given us a little moment to pause, but we think there's more opportunity than there was before, so we're really excited.
So it's all going well then?
Yes.
Are you optimistic about Aquaforce's future?
Our technology is exported from here to the world, and we have an opportunity to earn huge export revenues. We have something that people very much want.
You look just like you do on TV.
In an ideal world, crisis breeds innovation, but it also breeds kindness.
We can't lose sight of our humanity and of our Te Ao Māori way of thinking and building a strong economy that is good to our people and our planet and brings in the profit so that we've got an equitable community for all of our people here.
I have Carl Pie and the Digital Humans. Florence will go live for the World Health Organization next month. Well, next,